Yes, indeed. As we have this grand finals match coming out, and Boomy sticking to a gun legend, only now on Diana.
Remy with the strange Roland pick. You rarely see Remy on the Roland. That's usually a Boomy thing.
Yeah, he brought out Roland in the match previous to be able to finish off that match against Boomy. I think that's feeling quite comfortable with it as they're switching it up to where Remy kind of stock tanks and Boomy does a lot of damage with guns. And Twilight and Steve opening up with both of their sword legends, Hattori and Bodvar. Boomy's not actually finding any gun combos.
Oh, they are getting that. Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to get the black hole.
They were setting it up, but regardless, even though they don't get it, they're already getting a ton of damage.
Using Boomy right now with these dares, but Boomy's responding with a nice ground pound of his own. However, Steve and Twilight, they've got the stock advantage, they've got the damage advantage, you know?
Ooh, weapon toss from Boomy there, nearly KOs Stevenator, but he manages to dodge past it. Boom, tries to get back to the stage, ground pound from the hammer, will do it, and wow.
2 ground pounds, double knockout, coming from Steve.
So Stevenator completely murders YeahMe2KHonestlyHot on the side of the stage there, as Remy tries to go for an interesting side stick read, but Stevenator has nothing to do with it. Bomb goes into Stevenator's face, but it just barely puts him in kill percent. That will do it. Twilight, however, barely damaged at all on this this first stock as he's looking to extend.
I mean, he's in the orange. He's in the orange. He is Hattori. However, he is mitigate. Wow, what was that? Who threw that bomb?
I'm not sure. Either way, Remy flying in the air. Stevenator trying to kill Remy up the top as Boomy attacks Stevenator and actually brings him into the orange here. They're kind of targeting Stevenator, knowing that he's at a deficit here. He has to dodge up. Twilight still holding on to his third stock, but Boomy's barely damaged as he fights Stevenator off the side of the stage. Remy gets a nice signature kill, and that will be it for Twilight's first stock.
Steve is in kill percent. Not looking good.
Sidelight dare downlight comes out from Boomy, but that doesn't work out as Remy gets a nice D-light stare. Side stick, tries to KO Stevenator, and a D-light stare will put in a kill percent. They have the lead. Boomy has not been taking damage.
The lead. Wow, both stocks have been cleared. They are now at an entire stock advantage.
Ground pound comes out from Boomy, and Boomy tries to follow it up as Stevenator goes for that ground pound. Boomy has the bow, is trying to get these down airs off, and Stevenator gets another ground pound kill. That's the third ground pound kill this game. Gets a nice shutdown too as Boomy gets side-lagged by Stevenator's hammer. Stevenator goes for another ground pound.
You can expect some more ground pounds coming from Steve.
That's true. And now, I would not be surprised if Twilight and Steve tried to focus off Remy and kill him very early on, but Boomy seems to be the focus of Stevenator here as he's trying to end the stock.
Well, I think they see Boomy as the largest threat, to be honest, you know? But it's looking pretty good for YeahMe2KHonestlyHot. I mean, Stevenator's being brought in the orange, and Twilight's getting caught by nares.
Light comes out. Boomy being put kind of into a black hole situation there, but Glenn and Stevenator are able to follow up, and they've got Remy on the side of the stage here. Ground pound comes out, but a nice recovery coming out from Twilight. Hits both of the enemy team as a sider puts Remy on.
This is looking extremely dangerous for both teams. I can't really tell which way this match is going. However, Twilight and Twilight getting caught by the side stick, and Stevenator getting caught by another.
So Remy stays in one place, puts out 2 side sticks, and it KOs both of the enemy team, and they take game 1.
Remy with the amazing signature reads. YeahMe2KHonestlyHot taking game 1.
So let's see whether or not Stevenator and Twilight stick through the legends. Stevenator's been on Bodvar and Koji this entire time, and Twilight's been between Bodvar and Hattori. Actually, I think there was a single Hattori game from Stevenator too. Either way, all sword legends, and he's sticking to it. They're going on to game 2 with this, and they're just going to try to mix it up a little bit. That was odd because One Trick Ponies had the lead at the very beginning, and then it just became a thing where Boomy stopped taking damage and started destroying with his guns.
Good games. Going to either Mammoth or Great Hall. Looking to see Great Hall for the ledge cancels, most likely.
So they ban out all these maps. Mammoth Fortress and the Great Hall left over. This is a tough decision because the Great Hall leaves a lot of opportunities for comeback potential, especially with those platforms and being able to leave the strings, and that's why they banned it out.
Yep, they banned it out, but we still do have the floating platform on Mammoth, and I'm looking to see some ledge cancels, I'm looking to see some team combos, I'm looking to see some black holes, I'm looking to see some hype games from YeahMe2KHonestlyHot and the One Trick Ponies.
So Steve dodges and he's hit by a ground pound from Remy, and Stevenator gets a nice neutral light off. Remy has the weapon advantage over Steve. He dodges in, picks up the hammer, sidelight comes out, weapon toss into Remy's face, goes for a side air, doesn't connect. Trades are rather even here as Stevenator gets hit by that neutral light, and they're actually kind of exchanging blows at the same rate. Boomy, however, getting a nice neutral sink. And Stevenator, KOs Twilight?
Steve just saying, hey, Twilight, eat some nairs, eat some Sairs, bud.
That was not a good I don't get that. That was a Sair off stage at Twilight.
That was an accident. But it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Steve, they are at a stock deficit. However, Remy is nearing kill percent. And, you know, if Steve can hold on to the stock, maybe, just maybe, they may be able to take this game.
Boomy gets a nice Sair on Steve, and that will do it. But
yeah, it's looking bad now for the one-trick ponies.
They have the opportunity to bring this back.
Twilight is nearing kill percent.
Oh no!
And he's getting Saired by Boomy.
That downer
Boomy says, "Here, want some bowstrings, bruh?"
Steven Nair makes it to the center of the stage, tries to do something, but Boomy gets a nice downer. Nair comes out. Recovery doesn't follow it up, however, and Remy gets a side stick kill on Twilight. They have a 3-stock lead over the one-trick ponies, and the Nair
it's ridiculous. It's not looking good. This is a best of 5.
Nair comes out from Remy as he tries to get a little bit more damage on the Twilight, but Twilight's on his last stock here. Boomy and Remy are both staying really pretty on this first stock. D-Light down, Nair comes out.
Do you think we could see a reverse 3? Do you think?
It's very possible, but they have to go through a bracket reset, so they have to win 6 games in a row.
No, I'm saying a reverse 3.
Oh, reverse 3 stocks from the one-trick ponies? At this rate, no, because Twilight's nearly dead.
I mean, it's Stevie. It's Stevie.
Stevenator. Wow.
It's Stevie and Twilight.
True, and Remy KOing his teammate there as he gets a nice delay and recovers the side sig.
However, that side signature was devastating, sending Stevenator to the side of the map and ending Twilight's life.
So
Rest in peace, the one-trick ponies. It's now a 2v1.
That was actually a really great ledge guard from Boomy and Remy there. Putting Stevenator in all the worst positions to have to recover into that neutral sig. Like, that was really nice. And Stevenator still deciding to fight against them as he gets a nice D-Light down.
Well, I mean, he's not going to give up. This is Stevie. That's what I'm saying. He's going to put up the good fight. Can he do it, though? I mean, he's at a stock deficit. He's at a player deficit. This is going to be difficult. He's eating a lot of strings. I almost want to play a guitar just because there's so many strings involved.
Ooh, nice double D-Light. Sair comes out, however, and Stevenator trying to end these stocks. He's brought them both into kill percent. Steve
he's doing
finds a side air.
Well. He's
gets the weapon
very
toss.
Confident. He's getting. Oh, that was Roland's weapon toss.
Oh, I was wondering.
Remy ending Boomy's stock.
That's still good.
Steve,
still good for Steve.
Still at a deficit, but he's putting out a ton of damage.
Weapon toss comes out, ground pound connects into Boomies. He gets a recovery on a Remy. Hammer's picked up. Goes to the down sig.
The
wow.
down sig. Excellent.
Stevenator has the opportunity. The side sig for Boomy.
We're seeing lots of sig spam this game. YeahMe2K honestly hot, looking to end the game at all costs. They don't care who dies. They just know that Steve is gonna get it eventually.
So Steve, on the side of the map, goes to that ground pound and the bomb
toss from Remy with the gravy cancel taunt.
So now, YeahMe2K honestly hot are 2-0 over Stevenator and Twilight, and Stevenator says stop taunting. Interesting. I myself don't mind the taunts too much, but game 2 ends up going over to Remy and Boomy. And they're sticking to their legends. They're not switching it up. I'd be surprised. I thought that Twilight might want to switch over to Koji or Bodvar after playing Hattori this much, but they might just be making it.
No, Twilight is sticking with his Hattori pick. He wants the movement speed. He wants the auto combos. You know, spear and sword.
Milo spamming some gravy boats in the chat. Nice to see that emerge.
I love Milo. I love Milo. Everybody go follow Milo. Best Nash, Brazil.
And Thunder Guard is the agreed map as Boomy plays Bodvar, and Remy does not have the tennis racket for synergy. We're moving on to game 3 in this best of 5. This could possibly be the bracket reset for YeahMe2K honestly hot, but the one-trick ponies have the opportunity to bring it back 3-0. Let's see what happens. As that was like simultaneous openings for both teams.
I mean, it's looking pretty good. Steve is looking to get these ground pounds on Boomy. Boomy says, I'm having none of that. I'm going to dare out of the way. He gets a nice neutral air on the Twilight. Twilight getting brought into the yellow. Boomy with the gravy cancel. Down stick, bringing Twilight into the orange with the follow-up ground pound into weapon throw ground pound. But he's not able to end the stock. Twilight is barely recovering, using that movement speed to his advantage.
Spear gets tossed off the stage as Twilight picks up the sword. D-Light down air into another D-Light. Cider connects into Remy, and Remy is brought into the orange, but that's not going to quite do it yet as Boomy finds himself getting hit off the side of the stage. Stevenator just falls to his death, and Twilight trying to go for a ledge guard here, but he's going to look to lose the stock.
We've got the stock lead from YeahMe2KHonestlyHot. Oh, whoa.
Twilight makes it back.
Hot.
Side sig comes out from Remy, but Twilight does not land into it as Twilight manages to hold on to the stock. Stevenator puts out an end sig and gets hit by a downline D. There is, wow, a nice stomp sider into a neutral sig from
That's
Stevenator.
nice.
That was awesome.
Nice.
Stevenator hit Remy, then used the chase dodge to KO Boomy. Excellent option
Nice
choice.
plays, nice plays. Remy in kill percent, getting hit by the Nair. Twilight looking to close the stock. However, he falls right into Steve's ground pound. Not looking good now. I mean, the stocks are even. However, that was a mistake.
Steve goes to that ground pound. Neutral light.
Stevenator getting caught by the neutral and falls into the side sig. Remy looking to take Stevenator's stock prematurely, catches him in the recovery.
Neutral light comes out from Remy as a hammer toss goes up. Boomy tries to KO Stevenator here, but doesn't work out. And Twilight is holding onto the spear. Boomy tries to go in and get the D-Light down here, but sets it up for Remy. Remy ends up sidelighting his teammates. A neutral light comes out from Steve. Steve goes for a ground pound, gets below Remy. Nair connects, and Boomy gets hit by that side air from Twilight. Nice double D-Light Sarah from Stevenator, and this might be the stock of both of them. They're able to get these ground pounds off. Dare doesn't connect.
They're recovering, they're holding on. Oh, but Boomy gets caught by the Dare. It's now even stocks. Remy with the damage deficit. Twilight with the team combo. Remy is not looking good, but he does catch the Nair on the Twilight, evening it up.
Boomy going in for those scoops. The GC stop doesn't connect, and Twilight gets a nice Sarah to Remy, but Remy gets hit into the center of Thunderguard and holds onto the stock. Twilight being brought into Lawrence and Stevenator on his last stock. Boomy's at a
Just
slight
barely missing that side sig, Remy was.
Cider from Steve doesn't work out. Twilight puts out that D-Light. Remy's trying to recover, but a nice D-Light Cider will put Twilight onto his last stock. No! Stevenator! Excellent Cider coming up from him, trying to save his teammate,
Look
and
at
it
the
works.
synergy, though. Look at the synergy. They move together. They move as one. They are a team. YeahMe2KHonestlyHot looking to end Twilight's stock.
Recover comes out, but Twilight gets a down air. That's it for Remy, and Boomy trying to do as much as Steve as possible, but they're down a stock, and if Stevenator loses this stock here, that is a solid 2v1 potential for the one
Twilight
Ponies.
losing. Oh no, holding on to his stock just barely. Boomy going for the Sarah follow-up, but is way too high. It's not looking good for YeahMe2KHonestlyHot. Boomy is in kill percent, and Twilight. But Steve kills himself with the mind toss. It's now a 2v1 versus Twilight. Twilight in the kill percent. YeahMe2KHonestlyHot with a nice down leg gravy cancel side air combo.
This is not it
good
for them yet. Twilight has the opportunity to kill Boomy here, and that's the 1v1 that he's looking for.
They are looking to get that black hole, though, and Boomy gets the nice down-like combo. He's looking to give Twilight. Twilight's having none of it, though. He says, come at me, bro. Come at me.
Neutral light comes out. Remy trying to set things up. Actually connects to Twilight. Twilight has yet to get any damage off on these opponents besides single recovery. And a nice neutral light fall up into a side sig. Side sig doesn't work out, and Remy tries up a side sig. Weapon toss. Dive kick.
Into the dare. It's over.
Oh no!
Just kidding. He recovers, and they both see. Oh, never mind.
They almost
Remy
both see, but Twilight hits Remy on the way up.
Recovering, and Twilight in kill percent. Now in a 1v1 situation, it's looking good, kid. You got a lot of potential here. It's looking good for Twilight. He does catch the neutral light. He's playing with confidence. He's playing with patience. He's landing the important hits. Twilight looking to take this game against YeahMe2KHonestlyHot. Remy looking flustered, looking to end his stock as soon as he can, but he gets hit by the recovery. Twilight doing excellent, but he gets hit by the Sarah. Remy just barely taking the game. YeahMe2KHonestlyHot wins once again.
And that is the 3-0 that leads into the bracket reset. We have another best of 5 on our hands, and immediately we see the legend change. Twilight to Bodvar, Stevenator to Bryn. Let's see if this makes a huge change in the momentum as we're going on to our next best of 5. That was incredibly aggressive from Boomy at the end there. If that dive kick hit, that would have been so flashy, but it didn't, and it almost led them into both dying off the bottom of the map.
It was a great BO5. Great BO5. Mad hype, bro. About to be even more hype. We're going in once again.
Double guns coming out from YeahMe2KHonestlyHot as Stevenator and Twilight bring out, and what my opinion is their true team combo, Bodvar and Bryn.
Alright, Remy with the Ada. Boomy with the Cassidy. We've got a lot of dexterity, a lot of potential.
Stevenator gets caught by a down air and almost gets hit by that ground pound as Boomy finds himself beneath the stage. Stevenator gets that dive kick. Boomy playing with fire on the side of the stage.
Boomy, he is definitely playing with fire. I was just about to say he's got himself in an awkward position. Stevenator looking to take advantage now with his axe. catching the nairs.
Gosh, so many guns noises are going off. Simultaneous recoveries.
Lots of dares. They do a lot of damage, and Boomy did catch Twilight, bringing him into the dark orange. The stocks are quite even at this point.
Stevenator gets brought in the orange as well as Boomy and Remy are looking to take this lead, but Remy, with that low defense on Ada, is already brought in the kill percent.
They're even.
Whoa!
They're even.
That end sig led into a ground
close.
pound.
But the down sig from Boomy sends Stevenator flying. He goes to get the recovery, but he misses. Stevenator says, none of that, Brock. None of that.
Neutral light comes out from Steve, sends Boomy off the side of the stage. He dive kicks low to be able to recover, and Twilight gets the Sarah off stage. That's the first stock as he dodges through Remy's bomb toss, and Remy waiting out any attacks from both Twilight and Steve. As another bomb comes down. That'll do it. 2 stock
They
lead.
take the stock advantage. But they're both in kill percent. Now, Twilight, the only one left with his first stock, looking to hold on to it as long as possible. He gets the recovery onto Remy, gets the dare onto Remy. He's looking to string up some hammer combos. He gets the neutral light.
Nair
Lots of damage.
does not follow up, but Remy not getting any damage on the Twilight in response. Twilight's still on his 3rd stock here. He tries to go in for a Sarah. Remy just looking to fight against Steve, and Steve may be losing his stock.
With Steve. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lots of damage coming out from Boomy and Steve. However, Twilight is still holding on to his first stock. It's not looking too good.
Went for that chase dodge, ground pound, and connect, stomp, cider, connects with Steve again, and Steve looking close to losing his 2nd stock here. The hammer toss goes into Boomy's face. Oh, side sig nearly KOs Boomy there, and Boomy trying to end Steve's stock. Stop, dare. Does not work.
Boomy just barely recovering there on Twilight.
Oh, he doesn't recover.
Oh, he doesn't recover because he uses the Sarah. If he had gone for a dare, he would have got his jumps.
But instead, he tried to do more damage to Twilight, and that Cider will finally KO Twilight's first stock. Stevenator needs to die here if they want to even this up, but Remy already looking to lose a 2nd stock, and Twilight's going to have his 2nd stock clean.
Listen, they know that they're going to be trying to attack Steve because Steve's got the stock deficit. I mean, the damage deficit right now. So they're going to take advantage of that. They're going to use Steve as bait.
Recovery coming out from Remy into a narrow, but Twilight and but Cider KOs.
Oh, they set up the... Oh, never mind. They almost set up the black hole.
And Steve gets punished for that ground pound as the Sarah comes out. But Twilight may have just killed Boomy there. No, Stevenator goes off stage for that ground pound. Doesn't quite connect. That dagger will send Stevenator flying to a weapon toss that KOs.
Twilight holding on to his 2nd stock, nearing kill percent. Boomy nearing kill percent himself on his last stock. The dangerous bomb toss coming out from Steve.
And that neutral sig kills crazy.
The stocks are tied, but however... YeahMe2KHonestlyHot with the damage deficit. Boomy not looking good. He does manage to stop Stevenator's dares with some neutrals, which is excellent. However, Twilight with the side air from the hammer, ending Remy's stock with the dare, throwing Boomy in the air with the neutral to take it.
And game 1.
The one-trick ponies taking game 1.
So the legend switch definitely did help them, as we saw a lot of what made a difference there was Twilight's ability to use the hammer, which he did not have in Hattori previously, and Stevenator using Bryn's axe and spear with their excellent Sarah killing capabilities quite well, and we see a legend switch coming out from YeahMe2KHonestlyHot immediately. No longer doing double guns. That was the first time Remy used guns, besides the Lord Vrax pick earlier on in the bracket. And he's going back to Cerulin, which he had the most success on so far.
I mean, but it's anybody's game.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Diana, interesting legend pick, you know? Good strong character, nice signatures. That down sig kills very early.
I really feel like Boomy just likes to use characters that have the guns that have some distribution of stats. Diana's definitely balanced when it comes to that. Diana fighting Stevenator in the center of the stage. Stevenator is winning as he gets a downer into a weapon toss into a downer unarmed. Boomy, however, punishes that ground pound to Cider, and Stevenator is forced to recover high. Both players trading. I mean, all teams trading evenly at this point. Only Remy's a little bit behind.
Alright, so we got YeahMe2KHonestlyHot at the damage deficit, both players reaching kill percent. However, they're looking to even it up against the one-trick ponies. It's looking pretty even for both teams. Stevenator going for the ground pound, Boomy just barely recovering.
Fighting against Twilight, gets hit by that downer and is KO'd. First stock goes to the one-trick ponies, and Stevenator gets a nice deal. Like, ooh, Cider might KO Boomy here as he's low on jumps. I think he's already used his dodge. No, gets it back. using the dodge really early so they can make sure they can get back into the
Did you see that Sair coverage? I know it didn't connect, but he used a Sair to zone Twilight from the edge guarding him.
Quite good, and it didn't work out as well as he wanted to, but he makes it back to the stage. Steven holding on to his first stock, the first time he's been stock tanking. Tries to recover to the center stage. Remy nearly falls to his death. Makes the recovery, however. Twilight does a crazy combo on the Boomy there. As they get a nair, try to finish off Twilight's stock, doesn't work out, and Twilight holding on to his stock in the yellow. Steven still holding on to his first one. The recovery actually kills Boomy off the top. This is looking crazy one-sided for one-trick ponies.
Stevenator walking into the side signature, Twilight looking to combat Remy. Getting some nice sword strings. Both players trading evenly, however, that's not good because Remy is at the damage deficit. Twilight looking to finish up with a nice Sair, but he couldn't catch it, so he goes back to the other side.
Down sig from Stevenator. Goes to that weapon toss. Nair comes out as well, and D-Light Sair will send Boomy flying. Boomy's looking to lose his last stock here already. D-Light Sair will do it. Wow. Just throwing all their weapons down the center of Thunder Guard Stadium to KO Remy. They're not even going for ground pounds.
It's a 1v2. Remy versus the one-trick ponies. They have the stock advantage, they have the player advantage, but they're catching each other's in neutral lights. Looking very difficult for Remy to take this game. It's gonna have to be something crazy.
Remy has the sword. He's trying to do his best as he avoids these downers. Here's the problem with this one.
Oh, he baited him for the side stick, but he wasn't able to follow it up because Twilight interrupted. Remy taking a ton of damage at this point. It's not looking good for YeahMe2K Honestly Hot.
It is not, and I would say this would be closer if it wasn't for the fact that
The
they
nice
both have two
GC
stocks.
side stick didn't finish Stevenator's stock, but it made a point. He does end up killing himself. Game over.
So this is our actual Game 3. Luckily, they didn't get too far into it before that happened, and we're ready to move on to see if they take this reverse 3-0 to take Grand Finals, or whether or not YeahMe2K Honestly Hot can take it back with a 3-0 of their own. They're a 3-0 of their own.
This is the game of the set, correct? If the one-trick ponies take the game, they take the set.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, hopefully, we can see some nice plays out of YeahMe2K Honestly Hot.
And here we go.
Here we go. On the Great Hall.
3,
The Ledge
2,
of
1,
Ledges.
brawl.
And everybody is
I don't think
Rest
they
in peace.
agreed on the Great Hall. I really
Rest
don't.
in peace. We have another game ending oh so early. Take a look at my game end.
Oh. Why is chat spamming tomato and potato? Answer me that,
Blue
chat.
team wins.
Okay, actual Game 3, not the Great Hall, actually Mammoth Fortress. Here we go.
Yo, I just got quoted and it's nothing. I never even said that before.
I feel like it sounds like something
3,
you would say.
2, 1, brawl.
Because I used to say bread and butter combos a lot, but I stopped.
I do say bread and butter a lot, but listen, bread and butter, alright?
Okay, we're going into this game. Open it up.
This is the game of the set. Can the one-trick ponies secure the set, or will YeahMe2K Honestly Hot cause an upset and do a reverse 3?
Remy running off the stage, just getting hit by Siders. Boomy actually hits Remy as well, and Remy forces to recover high as they're kind of losing on these trades. But Stevenator gets ground pounded into a side air, already brought into the deep, or nearly in the red, but he gets a nice sidelight in there, goes to the recovery follow-up instead of the dare, and a sider will land onto Boomy to put him into the orange.
Nah, it's looking pretty even so far. I mean, YeahMe2K Honestly Hot at a slight disadvantage due to Remy's defense. However, they're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good at holding their own here. Twilight in kill percent soon. Stevenator definitely in kill percent at this point.
Ooh, Boomy manages to not make it back as Stevenator gets a nice ground pound, not throwing his weapon away. He's looking to side air Remy here. Twilight gets a side air, weapon toss, that'll do it. Spike ball nearly doesn't connect. Actually, Remy might be back if he went for a dive kick. And Twilight kills himself.
Twilight Z's. Stevenator in kill percent. They have a chance at evening it up.
Goes to the weapon toss, dive kick doesn't connect, ground pound doesn't work out, and Twilight ends up saving Stevenator there with that end light. And there comes out.
Tons of damage just got put out on Boomy from that hammer combo.
Nice D-Light ground pound coming up from Boomy on the toilet, but the mine goes off the stage. Remy gets a nice side light. Steve out the side, and comes out Twilight. Tosses his hammer into
Steve with
Remy's
the devastating side air, ending Boomy's stock. They're now at a stock disadvantage. It's not looking good for YeahMe2K Honestly Hot. The one-trick ponies are securing their lead. However, Boomy is looking to get a couple bread and butter combos. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the children.
Or he's just trying to stay on the side of the stage here, as he's not trying to do too much damage. And Remy does a good job of getting some damage. Wow, that side sig killed so early.
And it was an excellent side sig. It was. Alright, the game is even. YeahMe2K Honestly Hot now having a potential chance to take this game from the one-trick ponies. Stocks are pretty even. Stevenator in the orange, Remy in the orange, and Twilight and Boomy holding on to a basically fresh last stock.
Nice D-Light stare from Stevenator to a cider from Twilight. That might actually do it for Boomy, but no, he actually makes it back and hits Stevenator. Good
Nice ground pound. Nice ground pound. Steve, it's not looking good, buddy.
And Boomy makes it back. Stevenator brought to his last stock.
Advantage. YeahMe2K Honestly Hot showing us what they're made of. Hitting Twilight with the stairs.
Ooh. Remy, however, hit by a ground pound into recovery. Sidelight from Stevenator forces Remy to recover high. Gets the recovery, kills him off the top. Boomy charges the side stick.
Even once again, it's anybody's game. Boomy getting the bread and butter combos onto Steve, but Steve returns with a ground pound.
Boomy on the side of the stage, avoiding Twilight at all costs. He just needs to hold on to the stock as long as possible, but if he's not careful, Remy might actually get punished by a nice combo from the enemy team. And Remy recovers high with that bow, goes for that dive kick.
Pretty solid. YeahMe2K Honestly Hot taking the advantage now. 2v1 against Stevenator. Stevenator eating the side light from Remy. Not looking good. He's eating the stairs. He's unable to space properly. He's using signatures. We're not really understanding.
Remy goes for that neutral light, and Remy's actually doing a great job of reading every option that Stevenator's going for.
He's punishing him. He's using moves with tons of active frames, and Remy's taking advantage of that.
Remy recovers high. Stevenator goes for a ground pound for some reason, and Remy staying on the edge of the map. Boomy just doesn't want to lose this. He goes for the nice D-Light chase dodge. Ground pound comes out. Stevenator has got Remy on the side of the stage. Remy was really risky there. A nice D-Light. Oh, drops the D-Light combo.
Bread and butter.
Ground pound does it. Stevenator makes it a 1v1.
It's now even. It's now even. Stevenator versus Remy. He's at a damage deficit, but Stevenator is a force to be reckoned with.
Side air connects. Stevenator gets sent into kill percent. A D-Light stare will definitely do it. And Stevenator misses his sideline. Another stare comes out. Stevenator dodges past the weapon toss, and the recovery stops the side air.
It covers him. He covered his options. He goes to punish Remy's neutral signature, but he's unable to get the hit. Remy's spacing beautifully with this bow right now. Very confident. He's looking to make a play off of one of Steve's mistakes, but Steve is not looking to make any mistakes. He's looking to take this game from YeahMe2K Honestly Hot and secure the set.
Toss into Nair connects. Side stick comes out. That's such a risky thing to put out. The disco from Remy. The down stick from Steve. What are these players doing? Down like it's interrupted by the weapon toss.
Because they're both nearing kill percent. Remy with the nice side air, clipping Steve and sending him flying. YeahMe2K Honestly Hot has a chance. They can make a comeback. It's now 2-1 for the one-trick ponies. However, YeahMe2K Honestly Hot showing that they are going to fight to the end.
And Stevenator drops out of the lobby after that one.
Rip, he's gonna restart his client because he's got to talk to John real quick.
Side hair.
I'm just kidding.
Ending it
just kidding,
Stevie.
Stevie. Love you.
And Boomy invites Stevenator back to the lobby. We're ready to move on to game 4, not a 3-0. YeahMe2K Honestly Hot has the opportunity to bring this back as Remy does it. An incredibly clutch match, and we're banning out the stages once again. We'll be going to the Great Hall. Of course not. The Thunderguard Stadium is being picked, and I feel like this is in favor of Twilight and Steve. This is going to be really hard.
It's in favor of both players, both teams. They're both very confident on this map. The shenanigan zone will be used a lot. I see a lot of ground pounds.
Boomy already picking up the sword, but Remy's brought into a decent color damage as they hit him with the sword. No trades really going off yet. Stevenator tries to get in with that axe. Remy starts a bowstring, gets a nice sider as well, tries to follow it up with a downer, but Stevenator finds the sidelight, doesn't get any follow-up off of it, however, and he's trying to start a string with his axe. Remy dodging in place, finds siders on everybody around
Remy's
him.
doing a really good job at spacing on everybody, alright? He's brought Steve into the orange. Twilight is doing pretty good, though. He's not getting hit too much.
Stevenator finds that D-light onto Remy, and Remy brought into the air. Tries to go for an air as he lands, but a nice D-light Sarah will stop anybody from getting onto Remy. The weapon toss in Twilight's face. The bomb in hand. Ooh, doesn't go for the trade. Neutral light comes out, and Remy's actually punished for putting up that side sig. Bomb already hit Remy. Stevenator's just tossing everything off the side of the stage, trying to get Remy to use his dodge, and the end sig doesn't connect. D-light Sarah will come out, but Twilight doesn't punish.
The one-trick ponies taking the stock advantage right now. However, both Twilight and Steve are dangerously close to dying. Steve does end up losing his stock. It's now Twilight and Remy holding on to their first stock. However, Twilight is going to try and get a gimp on the Boomy, but Boomy had none of that. He ran away.
Twilight trying to put it down. Neutral light from Remy does a lot of damage to Twilight, but Twilight's still holding on this third stock. The D-Light Sarah sends Remy flying. Remy incredibly damaged, and the ground pound from Boomy is threatening Stevenator's second stock here as another ground pound lands. Ground pound from Stevenator tries to answer, and Boomy beneath the stage probably sees. No, has the recovery, and he has this jump held onto it as all stocks are evened up completely, but one trick pony slightly in the lead here as Twilight is not damaged.
Yeah, pretty close game, pretty even match. It's really hard to tell which way this is going to go at this point. However, Stevenator and Boomy are reaching kill percent very soon.
Ooh, Boomy dive kicks beneath the stage, recovers to the center. Remy gets a nice neutral light down light. Side air comes in, and a neutral stick dodged out by Steve, but he finds a neutral light anyways, and Remy's actually winning on these trades now as Twilight's heavily damaged. Stevenator finds Boomy beneath the stage, recovers high. Twilight tries to get a ground pound. The ground pound for Boomy!
Nice! Nice ground pound from Boomy, punishing Twilight for that deep, what do you call it? Never mind. Anyway, Stevenator in kill percent, Boomy eating the side sig. It's now Stevenator and Remy who are holding on to their second stocks. Very close game still.
Comes out from Remy, hits both the players as Boomy is neutral lighting his teammate. Side air rather, comes out. Wow, Stevenator killed off the top from that neutral air. YeahMe2KHonestlyHot have a slight lead here, but they could end Remy's stock pretty quickly, as well as Boomy's. And if they kill Boomy before Remy, that's huge.
Did you see that combo out from Twilight? Twilight with a double down light into recovery combo, doing a ton of damage onto Remy. Remy is in kill percent. Boomy is nearing kill percent himself. They're looking to lose their advantage. Will Stevenator Z? No, he does not. He recovers nicely.
Remy goes
However,
to the
he's
stage with a scoop.
Eating a lot of bread and butter there, Steve.
Remy
a lot of bread and butter.
is so close to kill percent. Even a sidelight has no follower from Stevenator.
Yeah,
So many attacks.
Steve ate a lot of bread and butter. Remy is still holding on to his second stock. They still have the advantage. They can still do it. Boomy just barely recovering, tricking Steve to go low, but unable to punish.
Boomy staying in between the stage here. Tries to go in for the neutral light, but the neutral light leads into the horn, and Boomy barely dodges by the grab, but Remy, no!
No, Remy with the awesome weapon throw.
Oh.
However, Remy does have two stocks, and they have one, and they are at kill percent. Remy has one stock, but they are at kill percent soon. Remy does have a shot to take this 2v1. Will we see a comeback from YeahMe2KHonestlyHot?
Ooh, Remy does not want to be black holed for the final stock of his tournament life here. As he goes in for that sider, sidelight Sarah comes out from Stevenator, brings him into the yellow.
Look how close they are together. They're
I know.
moving as one. The synergy. The synergy.
They're just waiting for Remy to land. No! He interrupts it. He gets too close. But Remy's brought in the orange during all of this. He picks up a weapon finally, but he's basically been brought in kill percent.
He's getting abused. This is going to be extremely difficult for Remy. Remy getting hit by the downlight into Sarah, flying. Twilight looking to follow up with a dare, but Remy says, nah, bro, eat this Sarah.
Twilight doesn't want to risk anything off stage here, knowing that Remy is capable of taking the 1v1 with Steve. Goes for that side save, that would have KO'd
Steve
pretty early.
with the neutral air, putting more damage on the Remy. Remy's in kill percent. The spike ball goes out, but it just barely misses. Remy using the down air to recover, but the weapon throw edge guards.
The second weapon toss.
Stevenator taking Remy's stock.